Did you get ready in the dark or something? 'Cause you look like a beautiful nightmare.
Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Tessa. You're watching Tessa's Tarot. This is going to be your October 2021 Oracle and Tarot reading. So before we get into the reading, some very interesting things going on here. It's going to be interesting to see what else I come up with as I film this, because it's like what I'm seeing so far is like really interesting. It's got like a really subtle kind of energy to it, like a slow, like a it's like it's active and masculine in the sense that there's a lot of air and fire energy going on. Like you got some major wands over here, big time Aquarius energy, and I'm going to tell you the cards that I have in just a second. Big time Aquarius energy. But just like all around, it's like you're slowly heading in a new direction. It's almost like you've got the foundation of your life pretty good and pretty like steady. Like I feel like you're in a stable place right now, you know, like you're good, but there's this like inspired, like natural born leader kind of energy that you're putting out in the universe that is almost like willing the direction of your life to change. It's almost like you are trying to put your intentions and your manifestations out into the future so that it can like set you up for change. Okay, it's like so interesting. Okay, so let me just tell you the cards that I pulled for you. So from the Astro Soul deck, I pulled Aquarius, the constellation. Okay, so we pulled Aquarius, the planet Mercury. Okay, so lots of like mental energy and communication in regards to information and knowledge. Curiosity as well. And then we pulled the 11th house, which is the house of Aquarius. Okay, so this is the house of like, oh my God, friendship, acquaintances, networks, the internet, social media, also like how you connect to other people, perhaps like humanitarian types of activities and things that just kind of like get you more involved with like the community, with like a more global community. And then from Tarot of Mystical Moments, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the King of Wands, Leo. And then from Influence of the Angels, I have the Nine of Wands, I have the Star card, which is Aquarius, and then I have the Seven of Wands, so more Leo energy. So lots of fire energy there too. And then from Vintage Wisdom Oracle, we have Change, okay? Abundance, and balance. Okay, so it's almost like, okay, Aries, so this is kind of like what I'm getting over here. So it's like, it's almost like you are initiating a change in your life, okay? And this change is like being created through your network, through your friends, and maybe even like social media, okay? Like the people that you're talking to, the acquaintances. And I feel like perhaps like you have been getting maybe like some bigger ideas and visions, and you have acquired some knowledge and information about something in particular, and you're communicating it more, right? So there's something that you're kind of like putting out into the universe. There's some kind of like knowledge or information, or you're very curious about some knowledge or information. Maybe you're very curious about like how other people are living their lives, how are other people making their money, what are people doing? And this is like opening the door for your network, for the network of people that you associate with to kind of grow. So that like maybe down the line and in the future, you can open yourself up perhaps to like another opportunity. It could be in regards to like your job or your career, especially with the Six of Pentacles and the Abundance card showing up. Okay, so with the Abundance card and the Six of Pentacles, it's very, I'm totally getting this like vibe, like maybe like you are opening yourself up to receiving help from others, or to receiving like some guidance, right, from people who are maybe a little bit more like, I don't know, like, you know, who are, you know, making more money, or who are like maybe in a better position or so, or like something like that. So I feel like you're kind of like opening those doors a little bit more, like talking to those people. So this could be like in your current work environment. This could be within your social group, where you're just kind of communicating a lot more and exchanging ideas and exchanging information in regards to like work, career, and just like what people are up to. You know what I mean? I connect. Okay, I connect. So so here's another thing though, Aries, like there is definitely like, even as you do this, even as you open these doors and seek information, there is still this like natural born leader type of energy that just like pours out of you. Okay. And I feel like you're very defensive of that part of you, like, you know, because as the cardinal fire sign, like you are very much like that powerful source of fire that just like gets things going, and that shows other people what leadership really means. You know, like I feel like you are that initial spark that like that like kind of like gets the room going, you know, kind of sets the tone of the atmosphere, so to speak. So there is this like energy where you are kind of defensive of the fact that like you are this natural born leader. So it's almost like you want to be recognized, I guess, or like, I don't even know, like recognized, but you want to be like almost like acknowledged, or I don't know. Hang on, let me think about this for a second. Like, so balance is showing up over here with the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands represents like needing to push through, like needing to just kind of break through that final like stretch, you know, like you're in the home stretch. Maybe you've been working really hard and you're about to get your break. But there's also this like hope card, you know, with the star here, which is also related to Aquarius. So there's some kind of like dream. There's a wish over here. And then you have the Seven of Wands, which is very like defensive kind of energy. So there's some kind of wish. There's something like, it's like for the future though. Okay, it's for the future. It's like something that you can't really grasp quite yet. Okay, there is some kind of like, it's like your mind is taking you. There are these sparks kind of going off in terms of like what you want for your future. It's like planting seeds, right? I feel like you're planting seeds. Yes, that's the word. I feel like you're planting seeds. It's like you're planting seeds in other people's head, like, oh yeah, that's something I might be interested in, or like, oh, like, you know, like when you talk to people, when you communicate, when you connect, when you like, you know, get into the network of your friends and your professional colleagues, you know, where maybe like you're planting some seeds, and there is this sense that people are inspired by you. But it's almost like, okay, great, but if I'm not getting the love that I know I deserve, if I'm not getting that kind of like recognition for my inspiration, it's almost like, I think there's a part of you that feels like, well, like, am I just giving this away for free? Like, it's like you want to see those seeds grow into something. Okay? So there's like this sense of like being a little like defensive or let down, and it might have something to do with like if things don't go your way right away. Okay. So it's like maybe you have hopes, you have high hopes, okay? It's like having high hopes that maybe something is going to go your way, but then it doesn't. And then you feel defensive about the fact that you even suggested the idea to begin with. Like maybe, like, you know, you have some kind of like inspiration and then something doesn't go your way. And then you're like, why did I just do that? Or like give out that inspiration. Okay, so there is this sense of like being defensive over, or being protective, feeling like you need to be protective of your own creative energy and that like fire that you have like burning inside you. So that's kind of where I feel like this balance is coming in, because it's like the cards are saying like, well, maybe there is a way that you can achieve balance. You know, maybe there's a way that you can like save a little bit for yourself, you know, like give a little show, but also like, you know, wait for someone to do something back in return, or like, you know, because it's like you're pushing yourself so hard and you're giving so much of your energy in hopes of something, in hopes of achieving something, in hopes of obtaining something, and then you feel like you fall short afterwards. So there's a need to kind of like balance out how you distribute your energy. And there's a need to kind of like balance out maybe like also, I feel like it has to do with energy. I feel like it has to do with balancing out how, where, and with who you are kind of giving your energy to and sharing your energy and like providing your eternal, you know, inspired, in terms of like where you're providing your inspiration and to whom, and, you know, sharing your ideas and things like that. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm getting there. Okay. But there is this sense that you're okay. So it's like, you're creating this change, but you are, I don't know if you see this, but you are abundant. You're abundant in the sense that like you have so many people around you, okay? Aries, I feel like you're just kind of like this natural, like charismatic, sexy, like, you know, just fiery, sassy, like, I don't know, like people just love to be around you. Like they just, you know, always curious to see like, you know, what's up. Like I feel like you're very abundant in the realm of friends. Like you have a lot of friends and your social network is big, and it's like you're very abundant in the sense of, you know, people that you know, people that you can connect with. And there is something natural about Aries, you know, like I feel, where I don't know, like I can't help, I know that like, you know, every zodiac sign has like its pros and its cons, its like positives and its negatives, but there's like, I feel like there's something about Aries, I feel like they can just blend into any environment. I don't know, like there's just something, there's this energy that I get with you guys, this vibe where I feel like if you guys really wanted to, you can literally like walk into any room and become friends with anyone. I really do feel that way. I feel like you guys can easily just become friends with people. Almost like a Libra, you know? Like I feel like you kind of carry the Libra vibe where, and this could also be like a cardinal, like cardinal signs. I feel like cardinal signs probably make friends the easiest. I feel like cardinal signs always have like lots of friends around them, or they always have, it's like they know how to initiate those conversations. They know how to like get things going, right? So I feel like you're very abundant in that regard, as far as kind of like getting the ball rolling, and like having people around you, because you'll spark up a conversation and then they'll remember you, you know, because like you're not shy, you'll do that, you know. So I don't know, yeah, like, so I feel like you're kind of like, you know, you're kind of like making your rounds, you're just kind of like playing the field a little bit, you know, but also being very, you know, and being like very, you know, hopeful in a sense that it's going to bring you somewhere. Like, it's like you're playing the field, you're connecting, but you're being hopeful that it's going to take you somewhere. But when it doesn't happen when you want it to happen, or when it doesn't happen right away, you get kind of like, you get really defensive and disappointed. Like, oh, I can't believe they didn't call me. Or like, oh, I just spent a whole day like talking to them. That's just an example. So this is like, yeah, so this is your reading, Aries, for October, okay? So just kind of like watch out for that, okay? So like overall, the general message I feel like is to take the time to see how you can balance that energy out to where it's like you can really acknowledge the effort that you are putting into your connections, into your network of people and friendships and colleagues, and to acknowledge that effort within yourself, and maybe like to still have those hopes and dreams. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting change in your life. There's nothing wrong with wanting these dreams. And to see that there are people around you who care enough to help you make those come true. But I feel like there's also a need to like, you know, like be patient and to balance out that energy within you, because other people might not work as quickly as you or as like passionately as you, you know. It's almost like you want that same energy back that you give out, but not everybody works that way. So there's definitely like a need to balance within yourself that own aspect of your energy and how you put yourself out into the world. Okay, Aries, so this is my reading for you for October. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Please stay tuned for future videos. I'm going to try to do a mid-October, but I know I didn't do a mid-September. If you've already subscribed to my channel, I've just been really busy. I don't even know what else to say. Like, I'm going to try to kind of get back on track, but like I've just been busy. I started working again, and yeah, but I'm still here. I'm still going. So hopefully I'll see you next time. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. There will be more videos coming. And with that, I bid you adieu. Good night.